Good afternoon, dear students. How are you getting on? Great. That sounds cool. Okay. So could you please remind me what was your home task for today? Okay, to learn by heart vocabulary, and the topic is types of holiday. Okay, great. So could you remind me, please, what is the name of the holiday when you go somewhere and you come back on the same day? Daycation. It sounds like daycation is very popular among you teenagers, right? Okay, so let's start our lesson. And we're going to continue our topic, right? Let me try to clarify if everything is going smoothly, right? Is it somewhere here? Yeah. Okay, can you share? No. Okay, this one is share. Okay, that is great. I'm just trying to clarify. Otherwise, yeah, things happen. Okay, so we're going to continue our topic, holidays and travel. And today is the second lesson of our second term, right? And the lesson is prepared by me. You know that my name is Zhannat. I have double N in my name. Okay, grade 7, age 13, 14 years, pre-intermediate level. And here we have some learning needs that one of your classmates told me. So here they are. Next, here we have the list of materials that are used during the lesson and a warm-up activity. So here we have a quote. Travel broadens the mind, right? Okay, so here in the picture we can see fossil sculptures, places of interest. So it means that the person who travels a lot knows many things, like much information about the traditions, customs, and also such beautiful places to go to and visit, how to do that, what time to do that, and when. Okay, next. Here we have some lesson objectives. So please look through. You have 30 seconds. All right. Any questions? If you have any questions, you're always welcome to ask me. Okay. All right. So here we have the vocabulary that is devoted to the holiday, to the beach. All right. Phrasal verbs and yes. Also, we have some slang words and one idiom. Okay. Video clip tasks. So we are going to have a very interesting video about the teenagers. And before we watch that, let's guess. Where are they going to? Exactly. Okay, to the beach. Because you read the objectives, right? Okay, and how many teenagers do you think are there? 5, maybe 4. We'll watch and answer the question, right? Okay, next. We have also the first viewing exercise. Please make sure that you have your copybooks and pens ready to pause the video and rewind it whenever it is needed for you. Also, please underline the phrasal verbs. How do you know about them? They are given in blue ink, okay? There are the subtitles in the video. What is the task? To rewrite the conversation that you have in the video clip because we are going to work with it, okay? Next, second viewing exercise, student-generated questions, okay? The task is make up 5 questions related to the video clip, holiday on the beach, all right? Why do we do this? Because I want to know whether you understand what is going on in the task, okay? Here the task is video clip, okay? So please send me the questions to my email address 565 boson space 8888 at mail.ru. Okay? All right. Now let's watch the video. Okay. The video is about the teenagers. It was kindly presented by British Council, the authentic source of British pronunciation. Okay. Remember, you may rewind the video and stop it whenever it is needed for you in order to rewrite and re-listen to the text.
We're thinking of going to the beach on Saturday. Are you up for it?
Sure, cool.
We need to set up before 10 in case there's traffic. I'll come over to yours, Izzy, and pick you two up at 9:30, okay?
Fine, we'll be ready. We should check the shopping list again, to be sure.
Can I do without this? I could do with a new hat. We'll have to the car. It's my brother's. Can we leave half of this behind?
Oops, come on. It's 10:30 already. We'll need to stop at a petrol station soon and fill up the tank.
I'm a patient man, but I don't think I can put up with the singing much longer. Don't eat in the car, man. You're messing it up. My brother will. Don't worry, man. It's cool. I'll clean it up. We're out of petrol, and the engine's so hot it's going to blow up. Fantastic.
Pull over here. We can walk to the petrol station while the engine cools down. I've run out of money. I spent it all on food. Have you got any for petrol?
Oops. Izzy, you're going to have to call for help.
I've run out of battery. I forgot to charge it up. You're back late. What happened?
The car broke down. We walked for hours. And we'll need to go back and pick it up tomorrow.
Oh dear. Would you like a cup of tea? I'll take that as a no.
Okay, thanks for watching. Now, let's do the exercises related to our video clip. Okay, so please make sure that you have done the questions, 5 questions, and please send to my email address. Okay. If you have done the 5 questions, let's continue. Now we have the exercises related to the video after watching. Okay, so here we have exercises with phrasal verbs. Okay, what are the phrasal verbs? It's a verb plus preposition, right? It's not just a verb. And phrasal verbs could be separable and inseparable. Okay, let me please explain what is separable phrasal verb. It is a type of phrasal verb when we have a verb plus object plus preposition. Okay, so separable means when a phrasal verb may have an object in between. Okay, and inseparable phrasal verb is a type when we do not have any object between the phrasal verb, between the verb and preposition. Okay, for example, we set off for it. We set off for it. We do not have anything between the verb and preposition. Clear? Okay, next. Our next exercise is, please match phrasal verbs with their meaning. And here we have the pictures that express the meaning. For instance, thinking of. What do you think is the answer? That's right. Okay. Here we have 19 phrasal verbs, by the way. Do you remember? You can count in your copybook the underlined phrasal verbs and make sure that you have 19 of them. Okay. So you're going to have 3 minutes for this exercise. All right. I'm going to show up how many slides we have related to this exercise. And please, you, after doing it, send the answers to my email address. Okay? All right. So here's the first slide. Second. Third. Fourth. And the fifth one. All right? Okay. After 3 minutes. Are you ready to check it? Okay, let's do that together. Here are the keys. If you have answered to 19 of them, it's something like you're lying on the beach and having fun. Okay? All right, and feel like you're on your way to travel. And also, if you have medium, like 9 through 18 right answers, working towards. Clear? All right, now you may assess yourself by formative assessment. All right, do you know what color is the palm tree? Green, right? Okay, if you understood the lesson, please choose the green palm. If you have any questions, the yellow palm and the red. If you have any point what is going on around, okay? Let me know about that. Next, here we're going to have the exercise related to slang. And slang is a nice, cool style of teenagers to share the information, okay? So, if you know the slang words, it means that you understand the language from inside, okay? Next, vocabulary practice. Here we have this snapshots of the video, and we're going to work with the phrasal verbs and also slang. Okay, thinking of is clear, right? When you have any ideas about something. And one more additional one, are you up for it? It means, are you ready? Okay. Next, here we have the phrasal verb set off. Do you remember from the pictures? From the previous exercise? Okay, what does it mean? To start traveling, right? Okay. So, next thing, here we have a slang, chock-a-block. What do you think? What word could be substituted by this slang? Traffic, exactly. Okay, like a block. When there is a block, there is no movement. Okay, next. Come over, to come closer, right? Pick somebody up, to give a lift. Okay, and what word could be substituted by slang? All right. Okay, good. Next, do without. Yeah, it's clear, right? Okay. This person took the hat. All right, yeah. Good. Next, look after, to take care after somebody, or leave behind, to drop something. And here we have a slang, off one's trolley. Is there any word that could be substituted by this slang? No, just in between the lines, right? When you think that somebody is a little bit silly, you may say, he's off his trolley. Okay, next. Come on, like be quick. It's 10:30 already. And do you remember? They wanted to start their journey at 10. And here we have the word botched. It means when something goes wrong, not according to the plan. Next. Fill up, to fill, to pour. Next. Put up with. To, do you remember the picture? The man having his hands on his head. What is going on? Here, to tolerate, it means. Clean something up, to clear. And what word we can substitute by slang bloke? Man, right? To be gutted. Exactly, the word fantastic means to be gutted. Here, the word is used in connotative meaning, not according to the dictionary, right? Here we have like fantastic, okay. And phrasal verb blow up when something is going to just very bad, right? Here we have the steam. Pull over, to stop on the side of the road. We'll talk about this phrasal verb a little bit later. Cool down, antonym is hot. Slang we here have dosh. The word think. Money could be substituted, okay? And phrasal verb run out of, yes, when something finishes. Next. Here we have almost the same, run out of battery, the battery finished. Charge something up, to plug, yes, and use the socket, right? And soft floor is always there when you plan everything and something goes wrong. The synonym is Murphy's Law, all right? Break down when something doesn't work and go back, synonym, return. Pick something up, to take something. And what phrasal verb could be substituted by slang cheesed off? What do you think? Aha, it's in between the lines. People are tired, right? They're cheesed off. Next, here we have the stereotype. Do you know what? Would you like a cup of tea? Do you think British people drink tea? Yes, they do, even with milk. The queen, the prince drink the tea, right? Okay. And if there is no answer for your question, you may say, I will take that as a no. One more thing. A cup of tea is also an idiom. What is idiom? Idiom is an expression that doesn't exactly mean what the words say. If you translate word by word, no meaning would be there. That is why it is important to learn them by heart. They help us sound native, to understand the language from within, all right? And if you ask a question, what is your cup of tea? It means, what do you like? For instance, my cup of tea is reading books. That means I like reading books. Let's ask a person, a man, question. Is cleaning the house your cup of tea? And he would definitely tell you, it is not my cup of tea. I don't like it. Okay, that's enough for that. But do remember, we have the pullover phrasal verb. Please always keep in mind what kind of thing is going on, okay? Because here we have another pullover.
Your boots, man! Pull your vehicle to the side of the road!
Okay. So what kind of pullover was mentioned there? The police officer said to put the car on the side of the road, right? And the driver said, thanks for noticing. but this is a cardigan. So pull over there is just an object, like a word, pull over. And please be very attentive. Why do I try to draw an attention to this thing? Is that there are lots of people that think that British jokes are plain, but they aren't. English has its own peculiarities, right? And that is why it is hard to translate and give the joke conveyed or delivered in a proper way to the other languages. All right? Okay. Next. Any questions you have? If you do, please email me, all right? And your homework is make up a story about yourself using new vocabulary, total number of phrasal verbs 19, slang words 8, and idiom 1. Okay? And the marking will be if you have the mentioned numbers, it will be achieved. If less, working towards. There is always a way when you try to achieve something right, okay? Again, if you have any questions, please contact me. I'm always ready and happy to give a hand. It will be your independent practice. It is as being a pilot on the plane on your own. And the reflection of the lesson. Daycation, like you go somewhere and come back on the same day. Like the lesson was not so interesting, okay? And the journey, the lesson was long and difficult, like being in Sahara Desert, all right? And if you mark it as a travels, that means if you remember from the vocabulary, like a series of tours, as the lesson was great and involving. And one more thing is, okay, yeah, please tell me what did you like more and what would you like to learn about in our holidays and travel topic. Please let me know, okay? All right, that was fun to have a lesson with you. Thank you very much for your attention and time. See you soon. Bye. Keep tuned. Слышь, тез сөйлей кеттің ғой бір жерін ұйықтап жатыр ше. Бір жерін ұйықтап жатыр.